What's going on, guys? It's your boy Andy Matrix, and I have some pretty exciting news. Okay, so I've been looking around, and it looks like there's going to be a Legend of Zelda movie, right? It is in the making, and it is going to be done by the same company that's making the Super Mario movie, Illumination, baby. Man, I'm so excited, and honestly speaking, I think we are due. It feels as though we are due for a Legend of Zelda movie. It feels as though it should have been done a long time ago, 20 years ago, right? We've had Legend of Zelda cartoons, right? I'm not sure if has there ever been a Legend of Zelda anime? Has there? I don't know, but we are due for a movie, right? And I think because now we have a Pokemon movie, we have a Sonic movie, we have a Mario movie. Now there's going to be a Zelda movie. This could be the beginning of a Nintendo cinematic universe.
Shut up and take my money!
Now, before we get started, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell for future notifications. Right, I talk about anime, manga, video games, geek culture. If you're into any of that stuff, then make sure to subscribe. Now, on with the show. Okay, so according to IndieWire.com, it says in 2015, Netflix was working on a live-action Legend of Zelda series, but Nintendo had canceled it because of leaks. Now, if you know anything about Nintendo hates leaks. They really hate it when when intellectual properties are shared out there online. Nintendo, they are known for being just very possessive and very just, very possessive over their intellectual properties. So, yeah. And I remember, I always wonder why it never came out, right? Because it's been so years. They announced it. I still remember when it was announced in the mid 2010s, and I was like, where is that Zelda series? It's like 2018, and there's still nothing. But anyways, oh, by the way, Netflix was also supposed to be working on a Sword Art Online live action. Okay, not sure what happened with that. But the same film company that's working on Super Mario movie, right, which is Illumination Studios, is also going to be working on the Legend of Zelda animated movie, which means it's going to be 3D animation, right? So Illumination Studios have been on a roll. This is the same company that worked on the Minions, and yeah, I can't wait to see what how this is going to turn out. But the question is, what people are asking, because you say a Legend of Zelda movie, but which Legend of Zelda are they gonna make? Because from every console, there's a new Zelda game. From the Ocarina of Time in the Nintendo era, in the early Nintendo and Super Nintendo, there's Wind Waker for, I think, the GameCube or the Nintendo DS. There's Twilight Princess, which is my favorite, right? And then there's Breath of the Wild, right? So I think they're gonna go after the most popular titles, which number one will be Ocarina of Time from the 90s. Right, Ocarina of Time is one of the most popular Zelda games ever, especially during that time. And then second of all is going to be Twilight Princess. Now, Twilight Princess is actually one of my favorite Zelda games. I really like it. I really like the story. I like Link turning into a wolf. I like the whole idea of, like, the twilight in the darkness, in the light, coming together. And basically Link becoming a wolf in the whole adventure. It was such a great story, man. It was such a great story for the GameCube. I still remember it. It's still one of my favorite titles from that era. And I hope they actually work on Twilight Princess. Now the last option will be Breath of the Wild, because it's the most popular Zelda game ever. I mean, Breath of the Wild broke records. Breath of the Wild was absolutely just breathtaking. See what I did there? It was breathtaking. The adventure was absolutely just epic. But it's going to be hard making a movie based on that, right? Because if you play Breath of the Wild, it's basically Link going on an adventure by himself, and you are alone throughout the entire story, right? So I think what they're going to do, if they do choose to go with the Breath of the Wild game, they're probably going to go they're going to make the story based on 100 years ago, before the events of Breath of the Wild, before the apocalyptic events, right? The dystopian future happened. I think that's what's going to happen. And as far as like Hollywood, storytelling and movie making, I think that will be the best choice, right? And yeah, that's thus far that's all the information I got on Breath of the Wild. Until more information is released, I'll update you guys on that. So Illumination Studios working on it, which means it's most likely going to be free of WOKE ideas. So yeah, you guys already know how we all feel about that. So whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy Andy Matrix. Godspeed.